13 years, 8 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days of civil war, and it was suddenly over inside a week. Something remarkable has happened in Syria, and it's hard to know exactly how it's going to play out from here. Look at the map for a start. This is liveuamap.com. All this in the south, that's Israel striking Damascus, spotting a time of weakness now that Iranian and Russian support for Syria has waned. Up here, armed groups on the ground in the west, this is a stronghold of Bashar al-Assad, and from where it is believed he's fled to Russia. But I actually think it's more interesting when you take all of that away. Look at this, the yellow, that's Kurdish-controlled areas, the blue, that's the occupied Golan Heights. Everything else is green, in control of the Syrian rebels, and they did that in a week. Now the hows and whys of that, that's for another VIDITORIAL. Right now I think is actually a good point for us to pause and think about the rebels. Because ever since the Arab Spring began in 2011, it has been so easy to simply define the dynamic as autocratic government bad, insurgent rebels good. Inevitably it is not that simple, and you only have to look back at Egypt and Libya and Yemen to see how the fall of a long-time autocratic leader opens up a whole lot of issues. Yes, the people want democracy, but when generation after generation has lived under one-person rule for, well, generations, democracy is a foreign concept. It's a lot to take in, it's a lot to adjust to, and I promise you I'm not being condescending here. Compare it to maybe a teenager, someone who's been told what to do by their parents for their whole lives, and who then suddenly leaves home and is now making all their own decisions. Inevitably, mistakes are going to happen. So, as much as the rebels talk about wanting freedom for all Syrians, freedom means different things to different people, and to some, it means power. Which brings me to the leadership of this rebellion, because it is crucial. The group is called Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. It was born out of a now disbanded group called Jabhat al-Nusra, which was openly connected to another group, Al-Qaeda. All three have been widely proscribed as terrorist organizations by Western democracies. And as we well know,
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Whoa, hey.
Now, Tahrir al-Sham's leader, Mohammed al-Jawlani, has pivoted to a more moderate position, which might help externally. But the group has also clashed with the Kurds in the north of Syria, and its rule over Idlib was marred by a devaluation of the currency and kleptocracy, so internally there's still problems. But then anti-Kurd means you have Turkey on side, and Turkey's a member of NATO. So, see what I mean? It's complicated. And like I said, you can't forget how things unfolded. In Egypt, after Hosni Mubarak. In Libya, after Muammar Gaddafi. In Yemen, after Ali Abdullah Saleh. We have seen this movie before. It doesn't always end well. Syria, after Bashar al-Assad, needs to be different.
The Balance. Journalism without agenda.